Hello everyone, this is Yamin and welcome back to Laravel Restaurant Management project tutorial. And in the previous tutorial we create this admin dashboard. Okay, so in this tutorial we are going to show all the user that we have in our user table. Okay, so if the admin click user, it will show all the user that we have in the database. Okay, so let's go back to our code, and over here you can see admin home. This is where you actually seeing this all of this you are seeing over here is actually coming from admin home. And here you can see we include admin.navvar. So the navvar is actually coming from here, which is this one. Okay, so we are going to do the same thing for those css and javascript. Okay, so we are going to create a file and have those in that file. Okay, so let's create a file inside admin. We'll say over here admin css dot blade dot php and click Ctrl S and click save. And let's go to admin home and let's just copy everything from here, Ctrl X, and then we'll paste it inside admin css, Ctrl S. Now if we refresh in the browser, if we refresh we will not see any design over here. So we just need to do one thing. We'll just say over here include, just like this. We say include admin dot admin css, admin css. Now this admin is the folder and admin css is the file. Okay, now let's save it, and if you refresh all the design will stay here. Okay, now we will do the same for this script part as well. So let's also just copy everything, Ctrl X, and let's create another file. Click new file and say over here admin script dot blade dot php. So Ctrl S and click save, and over here let's paste the script link and save it, Ctrl S. Now let's just copy this one, Ctrl C, and we'll paste it over here, Ctrl V, and we'll just say admin script over here, admin script. Okay, admin script, Ctrl S. Now if we refresh everything will stay the same. Okay, so now we are going to do is that if the admin click users, then it will show all the data, right? So for this we need to go inside navvar and we need to find user, and here you can see the user, and here you can see also a href. We will give a link inside it. We will say over here 2 bracket, and then inside it we'll say url, then first bracket, and inside this first bracket we'll give 2 quotation, and inside it we'll write a name slash, you can write anything since we want to show users, so we'll say slash users. So let's save it, Ctrl S. Now we need to create this route in the web.php. So we'll go to web.php and let's just copy it and let's paste it over here, route get slash, it will be users, then the class name will be user. Okay, and we want to use the same controller since this is admin panel, so we use admin controller. Okay, so we also need to use add admin controller over here. So I'll copy it and paste it over here, and I'll say over here instead of home I'll say admin. Okay, so let's save it, Ctrl S. Now we don't have this admin controller, so we will create this admin controller. Okay, so let's go back to our project directory. Let's over here cmd, then I will say php artisan make controller admin controller controller. Now if you press enter, it will create a controller created successfully. So let's go to app, then http, then controllers. You can see admin controller over here, and over here we'll say public function user. Okay, and here you can see that we declare a class name which is user, so we need to create this user function, and inside it we'll say return view, and two double quotation, and inside it we'll say admin dot user. We'll return this view. Okay, but we don't have user.blade.php inside admin folder, so we will create a user.blade.php. So right click on the admin, then click new file. So let's over here user.blade.php. okay, let's just say over here users, and then over here users. Okay, so let's Control S, click save. So Control S over here as well. So let's just say over here just one thing. We'll just say over here h1. Inside h1 we'll say admin data. Okay, let's save it. Now let's just refresh over here, and if you click user, it should show us admin data. Okay, here you go, admin data. Okay, let's design this user page. So for designing it, we'll just go to over here admin home, and then we just copy everything from here, Control A, Control C, and paste it inside users. Okay, Control V. Now we have everything over here. Now if we refresh, click users, it will take us over here. Actually this is the, here you can see it's written over here that this is the user page. Okay, so if you just write something over here like h1 tag, and let's say user blah blah blah, Control S, and if you refresh, you will see you can see that user is over here. So if you want to like show those on the right side, then we have to go to navbar, and here you can see that this division is actually started from here. So what we are going to do is that we are going to cut it from here, Control X, and we are also going to remove this finishing div. Then we will go to users, and we are going to add that div over here and in the div over here. Okay, now if you save it, Control S, and refresh it, here you can see users on the right side. Okay, so now let's add over here a table where it shows the username, email, and email. Okay, so for creating a table, we just need to, okay, we'll keep the table inside a div, and for creating a table we need to say over here table, and inside this table we'll say tr, and it will have some table header. It will be table name, sorry, table header, name, email, and it will be action. Okay, so let's over here name, then email, then action. Okay, so let's save it, Control S, and let's create another tr for table data. Let's over here tr, and inside it we'll say td. Let's just copy it and paste it 2 times. Okay, let's over here yamin @gmail.com, and td let's say delete. Control S. Now let's refresh over here. So here you can see a name, email and action. Okay, so we are going to do some CSS over here. We will just click over here, div, and inside it we will say style, and inside this style let's say over here position, it will be relative, and then top, let's say top will be 60 px, and let's also add right will be let's say minus 60 px. So let's save it, Control S, and one more thing, let's also add a table color, let's say color sorry, it will be bg color will be, let's say, gray, and it will also have a border will be 3px. So Control S. Now let's refresh. Okay, here you can see it's look like this. Now we can if you can change it a lot if you want. Now I think we should keep it a little bit more right. Let's over here 150. Control S. Okay, it's fine. It looks good, but they are too close to each other, so let's add some changes. Let's just add a style over here. We'll say over here padding. Padding, let's say it will be 30 px. So let's just copy it, Control C, and paste it for email and for action as well. Control S, and if we refresh, here you can see there is some gap, but it doesn't look good, so we'll just say over here align center, Control S, and let's refresh. Okay, now it looks good, and over here you can see action is delayed. So not only user, admin can see the user, they also can delete the user as well. So let's make it anchor tag. So we'll just say over here anchor tag, and inside it we'll say delete, and it will be href. Okay, so Control S, and let's refresh. So here you can see we now have a delete option. Okay, so now we are going to show all those data over here. So for this we need to go to our admin controller, and first of all we are going to add our model, database model. Over here we'll say app /models /user, which is the model name. Here you can see app, then models, then users.php. Okay, so now we'll see over here we need to declare a variable. So you can declare any variable you want. I am just naming it $data equal user, then this sign all. Okay, then we'll just give a comma over here, and we'll say compact, then first bracket, and inside it to double quotation, and we'll say over here data. Okay, only data. Okay, then let's save it. Then we'll go to user.blade.php. Over here here you can see this tr. Okay, so we are going to remove this name, random name, from here. Okay, now over here we'll declare a for each at the rate of for each. We'll say for each $data. This $data is actually coming from here, $data as $data, and it will int over here at the rate of int for each. Okay, now inside it we'll give 2 bracket, and we'll say over here dollar data name. Now this name is actually coming from our this database. Here you can see name, email. Okay, so we'll write those things, name, and then after name we'll use email. Okay, so let's save it, Control S, and let's refresh over here. You can see we can see all the users over here, and we have it like delete option over here to delete them. Now before doing this delete part, we need to do something about this admin part, because if admin delete admin itself, it will be a problem, right? So we are going to change something in this user.blade.php. Here we are just going to add a if condition over here. We'll say over here at the rate of if the condition will be if dollar data user type equal will give a like second quotation over here, and if the equal equals 0, then it will have it will show delete. But if it's not, then we'll say over here else we'll give another td, and we'll just say over here not allowed. Okay, so let's save it, Control S. Okay, we also in the if condition, so we'll say at the rate of int if. So Control S. Now if we refresh, you can see over here it's written not allowed. Okay, so let's close the link of it as well. Okay, Control S. So it's done. So now we are going to do the delete function org. Okay, so whenever the admin deleted click delete over here, the user will be deleted from the database. So for this we need to catch their ID, so we'll write a second bracket over here, and inside it we'll say URL, then first bracket, then let me just, then we'll say inside it, oh sorry, it will be single quotation actually. We need to give two single quotation, and inside it we'll say slash, let's say delete delete user. Okay, so let's save it, Control S. Now we need to create this delete user route, so we'll go to web.php. So again let's copy it, Control C, and let's paste it over here, and we'll say over here delete user, and the function name will be delete delete user. Okay, so let's save it. Now we'll create this function in admin controller. So let me just copy it, Control C, and we'll just say over here delete user. Then okay, one more thing, since we want to delete a specific user, so we need to send a ID to our route. So how we can do it, we'll just write over here comma dollar data, then we'll just write over here ID, so it will send this ID to our route. Okay, so we'll go to web.php, and over here we'll just give a slash, then a second bracket, and inside this second bracket we'll write ID. Okay, so let's save it. Okay, now we will go to admin controller, and we'll add the dollar ID over here, and we'll say we also need to declare a variable which is dollar data user, and instead of all we'll say over here dollar find user find, and inside it we'll say dollar id, and then we'll say dollar data delete. Okay, so it will delete that certain id, and after that we'll just return a view. We'll just say return redirect return redirect back. Okay, so it will send us back to the user page. Okay, so now let's refresh over here. Okay, and so here you can see, and now let's try to delete. Let's click this on Yamin, and here you can see Yamin is deleted. And if you click this on Shakil, it will be deleted. Okay, so this is how you can show all the users, and you can also like delete them as well. So in the next tutorial we'll talk about food menus. We will add menu, and we'll also update those food menu, and we'll also have an option to delete them. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, and if you like this video, please subscribe this channel, and I will see you on the next tutorial.